So it's March 19th, and I'm doing a 3-card tarot reading for March 20th, which will be the spring equinox, and March 21st, which will be the new moon in Aries, with the sun just having gone into Aries too. So it's a crazy busy week. I'm going to New York this weekend, coming weekend, and yeah, it's gearing up to be a super fun spring, super fun summer, and really excited about it. But I'm going to keep this one brief. I'm only going to do 3 cards, and I'm not going to go too deep because I just don't have time. It was a crazy Liberalia weekend. I've been learning about that from the Farm podcast, if y'all are familiar, and the Secret Sun blog, if y'all are familiar. I guess Liberalia was like a ancient games festival, in that springtime that kind of possibly got co-opted by St. Patrick's Day. Might have, in the way back times, got those things got mixed together. So, and but this weekend has been like that. I've seen amazing music concerts with really talented musicians and dancers, and I went to a circus today. It was at American Turner's, Louisville. They teach gymnastics and aerial arts, and so it was like a cast of 200 kids to adults doing crazy circus stuff, and it was just super fun, and it really had that kind of gamesy spring, festival feel. So it's been a great weekend. I'm going to do this reading, and we're going to keep it brief. I did shuffle. I'm going to cut right now 3 cards, and let's see what we got. Page of Wands again. I'm just a beginner. It keeps showing up. The Lovers again. Card number 2, and Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. So I've had that one. That was the balls in the air card, right? This time it's reversed. Might be a little bit like, too many balls. You're going to drop some. I don't know. But again, Page of Wands, that's that beginner of action, right? I might, look up a little bit more just to see if there's any other nugget I'm not quite getting about this Page of Wands, but it keeps showing up, and I like it. I like that I got the Page and the Queen. That's kind of nice. Even if it's reversed, it's probably just a good warning sign, So I'll look that up, and we'll talk about it. The Lovers, once again, a great positive card. Not a bad one to have. Overall, not a bad read. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do a little looking up, and then maybe I'll talk about just some nuggets I might have overlooked on these 3 cards, since we've seen all 3 of these before. Okay, look, little kittens here. Okay, so I looked up some things in Labyrinthos. It's a tarot site that I look at sometimes. So I looked up a little bit more about these cards, and something new that I saw about the Page of Wands was that it could mean adventure. So that fits with what I've got going on. What I've got going on coming up here next week and stuff, going out of town and going on an adventure. So that seems pretty accurate to what's going on. The Lovers can mean balance and unity, and developing your own personal beliefs and being true to yourself. I feel like that's pretty accurate for what I've been doing these last few weeks. So I think that's a pretty good sign. The Queen of Wands reversed could mean that obstacles may be coming to me that are going to hamper my progress, and that could just be, work stuff. I gotta pay the bills. Gotta go to work. And can't be running around playing all the time like I want to. So it could be that. But the advice was to adhere to your rational side and watch out for fickleness or self-centeredness. That sometimes when you see this card reversed like this, it might mean that somebody needs your help and you're too full of yourself to notice. So that's something I need to think about, especially considering back on the 3rd when I pulled that Seven of Wands card, and I was like, I knew it was about defensiveness, but I was like, oh, what am I being defensive about? Well, right after that, like literally days after that, I kind of got into it with my sister. I also was looking at her chart and giving her a little bit of advice about that, and she didn't want to hear it, which not everybody does, like that's something I need to, remember. That not everybody wants to know, like, why you think they might be having a bad time. Like it's not always the most helpful, answer. Oh, it's because, you're having your Saturn return, like some people don't want to be told that. But at the time, when she questioned whether or not I was even right about it, it really got my defenses up. I mean, really, really bad. Like I was really mad about it, irrationally so. And I was able to deal with that in my own way in the couple days after that, and I was like, okay, that was silly of me to get that bent out of shape because somebody is questioning whether or not I'm right, because I may not be. I'm a novice. I keep trying to learn things and trying to point out to other people what might be going on in the heavens that might be causing a problem for them, or bringing things to the forefront, which I think is kind of what was going on this whole month of March. There's just been so much weird astrology, and I've heard more than one person say, oh, really had a hard time last week dealing with, issues that are being brought up of just old wounds that, haven't really dealt with. And that's totally Jupiter conjunct Chiron that happened March 12th. Like it's so, but not everybody wants to hear that. I get it. And I don't want to come across as a know-it-all, because I'm not a know-it-all. I'm learning, and it's helping me, and I wanted to help other people, and I hope that it does. But the last thing I want to come across as is preachy or self-righteous. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that in people, and I don't want it to be how I come across. So yeah, this was a short and sweet one. Hopefully, I will think of new ways to make this interesting. We are I'm 3 months in now to these, and I'm gonna mix it up. But this one's brief because I got a lot of balls in the air. So happy spring equinox, everybody. Spring has sprung, and no matter what the political climate is, then they're trying to grind you down with negativity. Don't let them win. It's spring, and you should be enjoying it. All right, have a good one.